Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, June 3. The Education Ministry will be expanding the supplementary book list for schools. Portfolio Minister Ronald Thwaites made the decision after speaking with members of the Book Industry Association, the BIAJ. It comes in the wake of a new policy requiring ministry approval of all school book lists. The Education Ministry is to review some books previously excluded from the supplementary list to determine if they meet the ministry's quality standards and appropriately cover the respective curricula. Those books deemed suitable will be added to the supplementary list, giving schools more material from which to choose. Government is making progress on plans to improve the operations and profitability of Caymanas Track Limited (CTL). This follows the appointment of a new board of directors under the leadership of Christopher Brown and a new chief executive officer, Cedric Stewart.
CTL has significantly reduced its debt to stakeholders and other partners. It has lessened its operational costs, improved the image of horse racing, and they are creating a diversified revenue stream with other partners.
Minister Daly was speaking at the inaugural gaming summit hosted by the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission, the BGLC, last Thursday. He said CTL and bookmakers had an improved working relationship and new policies would come on stream to generate more revenue and reduce debt.
Such as slot machines that they plan to come on stream, telephone betting and account wagering, along with regulating the bookmakers to have them now enter into the CTL tote system.
An enterprise team led by Keith Duncan has been established to oversee the divestment of CTL. Jamaica is looking to strengthen diplomatic relations with the State of Israel. Foreign Affairs Minister Senator A.J. Nicholson says both countries stand to benefit from increased partnership with vast opportunities to better the lives of their people.
We look forward to building on the discussions held with the ambassador earlier in February. In the areas of security, industry and investment, health and agriculture, water management and education, and diaspora relations, and to learn more from each other in these key areas.
The Foreign Affairs Minister was speaking recently at the State of Israel Independence celebration in Kingston. Jamaica and Israel established diplomatic relations on August 29, 1962, and have since been cooperating in a number of areas. Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson is insisting that he's legally and morally bound to continue executing legislation to reduce tobacco consumption. The Health Minister made the comments while addressing this weekend's church service to mark World No Tobacco Day. He said efforts to reduce tobacco consumption would go a far way in helping to decrease premature deaths linked to chronic non-communicable diseases by 25% by the year 2025. To achieve this, government is pursuing taxation policy to discourage demand, prohibit tobacco advertising targeting children, and improve services to help smokers quit.
In tandem with these measures, the government will continue to seek to strengthen measures to reduce accessibility of tobacco to children and the illicit trade in tobacco products.
Meanwhile, State Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister, Luther Buchanan, says government is on track to creating an inclusive, transformative and patient-centered healthcare system.
We intend to achieve this through collaborative engagement of all stakeholders, including our local and overseas partners.
Mr. Buchanan was speaking at the start of a 4-day health fair in Hanover recently. And finally, the Electoral Office of Jamaica has published the first of 2 annual voters lists for this year, with nearly 27,000 more registered electors. The EOJ says 4,771 persons have been removed from the list, while 31,603 Jamaicans have been added, bringing the total number to approximately 1.73 million registered voters. The current voters list also reveals that both the St. Andrew Northeastern and Trelawney Southern constituencies are in breach of the lower limit of electors set by the Constitution. Director of Elections, Art Fisher, says the breach can be corrected in a period of general boundaries review, which came into effect on April 1 of this year. Copies of the voters list will be placed at post offices across the country and at EOJ constituency offices. The next voters list will be published on November 30, and persons who want to add their names to that list should register by the end of September. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.